Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a full-time self-published author, and this video is going to bring self-publishing tips and tricks to you. These topics are for everyone writing in every genre, from prospective authors to experts. I hope you enjoy this video. Hello, fellow self-publishers. So today I'm going to be talking about the difference between KDP and Ingramspark. So both of these options, if you haven't heard of them before, are print-on-demand options. What print-on-demand means is when somebody orders your book, it will then be printed and shipped to them. That means you're not printing a ton of books and storing them yourself. You're not the one shipping or anything like that. It is all an automated system, which is really great for passive authors. So you can have your books being sold and shipped and printed without you knowing any the wiser. So let's get started first off with ease of use between the platforms. KDP is a lot easier to use, and that is just because the user interface is so much more clean and well organized than Ingramspark. Ingramspark recently went through an update to try and make it easier, but it is still very confusing for a lot of people. However, once you get the hang of Ingramspark, it isn't too hard, but overall, a lot of people do think KDP is easier to use, and I am definitely in the boat that KDP is easier to use, but Ingramspark isn't hard, it's just different. If you're having trouble either way, uploading your book to Ingramspark or KDP, I am going to be recording the full process of uploading your book to each individual platform and going through every single step with you. Now, if you are in the future, these videos may already be out, so make sure you check the description and I will go ahead and put them in there as soon as they come out. If they are not out yet, just know they are coming soon, so make sure you subscribe so when they do come out, you can follow along and upload your book, and I will answer any question about every single box that you have to fill out along the way. That way, the uploading process for each will be very clear and easy to understand and follow. So we're going to now talk about the cost. So how much are they going to charge you to print your book and ship it to you? So shipping will vary depending on where you are and how many books you order. Obviously, the more you order, the less the shipping is going to be overall, because you can divide that amongst all the books to help with your profits. But if you are ordering from KDP and you have a 32-page color children's book, just like mine we have in the example, KDP is going to charge you about $3.65 plus shipping. Ingramspark is going to charge you for their paperback $2.83 plus shipping, and the hardcover they are going to charge you $7.43 plus shipping. So overall, for paperbacks, Ingramspark is going to be cheaper if you're stocking them and selling them yourself, and that's going to be the cheapest book option for you. So now let's talk about our profits. So profits are also going to vary based on what you price your book at. The more you charge, the more you're going to profit. The less you charge, the less you're going to profit. What I do encourage is to make sure you are at least breaking even and you are having enough to pay yourself, to pay for advertising, and to pay for any cost associated with the book. So designing, illustrating, formatting, printing, all of that you want to have covered in your profits. So when you're looking at how much you make per book, make sure you are covering your cost as well as paying yourself. I know so many of us it is so easy to forget to pay yourself. And that's one of the things I always forgot to calculate in there when I was very first getting started with entrepreneurship, is paying myself. So don't forget that. And again, profits will vary. Ingramspark does have the option for a wholesale discount. This is going to be the main place where you are deciding how much you get paid per book. Your wholesale discount can be 0%. Your wholesale discount can be 55%. So depending on what you make that is up to you. I am going to put a link in the description to my Ingramspark settings and what I do for my books. But for the sake of this video, the profits are a little bit of the same. Overall, I would say you're going to make more profit on KDP. So we are now going to talk about color and quality. So there is a very minor difference between KDP and Ingramspark. The paperback and hardcover both are the exact same color printed through Ingramspark, so there isn't any variance between the paperback and hardcover version. But between the Ingramspark versions and the KDP version, there is a very minor color and quality difference. The KDP version has a little bit more of a vibrant color, in my opinion, and it also has shinier pages, which I personally really like. The Ingramspark version has a bit of a thicker, sturdier matte page, and I do pay for upgraded paper in my books. I get the mid-tier of the paper thickness. That way, I can have a little bit more rigidness in my books, and I really do like the thicker paper with Ingramspark because that allows for the illustrations not to bleed through or shine through. Also, if you're doing full printed spreads like I do, sometimes the ink will weight down their paper, and on the lowest quality, you may get some ripples, which you absolutely don't want your customers receiving. So it is worth the cost to just go ahead and upgrade your paper to that next step. But in terms of quality, I have people prefer my Ingramspark versions. I have people prefer my KDP versions. There has not been any complaints between the two or any preferences between the two. I personally lean more towards KDP just because I do like the glossiness of the pages. That's something that I personally just enjoy. However, again, the customers and readers do prefer both versions, so I can't say that one really wins out over the other here, and I really do love the quality of the hardcover books through Ingramspark, so it's a tough tie there. So overall, what I do recommend is using them all together. I don't think it's a competition between Ingramspark and KDP. So if you're leaning to use just one or the other, I highly encourage you to use both together. And you are allowed to do so. So I do sell 2 paperback versions, one KDP and one Ingramspark, and then I do sell my Ingramspark hardcover. This gives me a huge reach to an audience where KDP is fulfilling all my Amazon orders, and schools and libraries and bookstores are able to order my Ingramspark paperbacks and hardcovers, and I can fulfill orders that way as well. So it is the best of both worlds if you do use them both combined together, and you can do so as long as you don't click expanded distribution when you are creating your book on KDP. I hope this video helped. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you found it helpful. I have tips and tricks about self-publishing coming out all the time, so you won't want to miss the next video. So go ahead and click that bell notification icon so you can get the first notification of the next video being published. I will see you all next time, and happy publishing.